Okay, so bottom of the deck, Six of Swords reversed. This is what's kicking off the energy. This is the overall tone of the reading. I feel like this is personal success. I think you're celebrating milestones that you've achieved in your life. It's personal to you. You may not be very vocal about what these successes are to others. This might be more like private victories. But you have made choices in your life. They haven't been easy, but you're proud of the progress that you've made, and you're just giving yourself a little private pat on the back and just sort of like, okay, I know what I've done. I don't need or feel like sharing externally, my successes, my achievements, my milestones. So I think it might be a bit personal, though. That's kind of what I'm getting. Central to your reading, you're being represented as the Six of Swords in reverse, crossed with the Fool in reversed. Okay, so what's going on here? Usually the Six of Swords represents spiritual growth. It represents transition. Pretty important transitions. It could be, like I said, a spiritual ascension. It could be actual travel, maybe even overseas travel because of the water. But this is transition. This is upgrading yourself, moving on from something that no longer served you, or something that kept you small and closed in and boxed in, and you weren't able to grow and expand. So this is, as normally what the card represents, upright. Because it's reversed, I feel like there's some hesitation there. And because the Fool is coming in reverse, I feel like you're not quite ready to make that leap of faith yet. Yeah, you're holding back. There's something that's holding you back. You got the Five of Wands at the foundation. So challenges. I feel like there's some obstacles in your way that you need to overcome, and this may be preventing you from moving on. Whatever this Five of Wands is representing, it could be people, it could be a situation, maybe it's a financial thing, but something is limiting you or holding you back from saying yes to this transition, from saying yes to taking that leap forward. Okay. In the recent past, King of Swords, I get the sense this is someone in leadership, someone over you, someone like a supervisor, legal, lawyer is coming in, advice, communication. You could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. A couple things. Someone is going through a legal battle, dealing with lawyers, general counsel, seeking restitution, balance. Another group of you're dealing with a work situation. You're dealing with someone in a position of authority over you. Not like dictator, it's just, like I said, like a supervisor or team lead or something like that. All right, but that's the energy of this. But you may have had to have a conversation with a superior, or, like I said, a legal matter. Information was exchanged, but this is something in your recent past. 6 months ago? Yeah, about 6 months ago. In your future, near future, Two of Wands, reversed. Future growth. I think you're thinking about your future. Something is preventing you from thinking big. Something is preventing you from going after your dreams. Something or someone is holding you back. Because there's things that you want to go after. I feel like you're getting into alignment with yourself. I think you're doing some self-check-ins. Yeah. I think with this energy that we're experiencing, this is a time of transformation. I mean, we have Saturn going direct with Pluto going direct, and both those planets deal with karmic energy. Clearing karma, transformation. It's the will of change. And I feel like you are, you're stuck because there's things preventing you from moving forward. So I feel like you're just like, well, why think about the future? I've got to deal with this thing right now. For some of you, what's on your mind? Yeah, you want new opportunities. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is what's on your mind. So you want a new start. You want a new career. You want a new job offer. You want to switch jobs. You want financial freedom. We talked about that in the beginning of the reading with your theme cards. You want financial freedom. And that's why you're getting impatient, because you're feeling stuck. We talked about patience as well. Yeah. I think you're tired of just being like held back, and you're ready to go, and you're ready to accept this Ace of Pentacles and allow that in your life, because you're thinking abundantly, but you're having trouble manifesting is what I'm getting at. Your vibrational energy isn't in alignment with what it is that you want. I think there may be a bit of confusion and uncertainty about what these Two of Wands can represent for you. But Two of Wands, it's also spiritual energy. You're thinking about, you're thinking about your future. You're thinking about the next steps, your next chapter. Let's go further. Interesting. You have both the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups in reverse. What's that about? I feel like you're out of alignment with your emotions and your intuition. This could also represent self-love, self-care, going within. You're kind of, I don't want to say you're hermiting, but I think you're being a bit antisocial right now to heal yourself. Maybe some of you are dealing with water signs, Pisces, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Because yeah, you have the King of Cups, but you have the Queen of Cups in your environment. And I feel like your intuition is blocked. I feel like you are vibrating low. For some of you. I do get the sense there's a legal thing. Maybe this is divorce. I mean, because it's suited, and it's a pair. I mean, it's a couple. A breakup. A divorce of some sort, perhaps. And on your mind's eye is a fresh start. You want to move on from this, is what I'm sensing. You want to move on, but you're not ready yet, because there's certain things that need to happen. In your hopes and fears, justice, reverse. This could be Libra energy. We are in Libra season, and maybe some of you are actually dealing with Libras. But I do get the sense, I mean, I keep getting legal. I think whomever this is resonating with, I feel like the outcome may not go your way. I feel like that's your fear. And I feel like if it doesn't go your way, it's going to put you in a financial bind. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Ask for assistance from your guardian angels, your ancestors, and your spirit guides. They will help you get into alignment for this. You will obtain justice. Yeah, there's nothing to fear. Your outcome is the Moon card. Pisces. Intuition. Maybe some of you are actually dealing with a Pisces. Could be one of these characters down here, potentially. The Moon card is all about fears and illusions. Follow your intuition and trust your gut. Yeah. New things are on the horizon for you. You just have to go through this trial. Not trial like a legal thing, but it's like a um, initiation comes to mind. It's in order to prepare you to up level for your next phase in life. It's clearing karma. Okay. It's releasing a karmic partner. But now you just have to deal with the legal aspect of it. But everything's going to work out right for you. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. There's a lot of fear and worry. I do feel that. I do feel that whomever this is resonating with, excuse me, there's a lot of concerned energy. But you're going to be okay. Yeah, justice will be served fairly. You'll be all right. Nothing to fear. Yeah, let's pull some clarifiers on this. Yeah, I'm already seeing confirmations here. So, abundance reversed, and right at the beginning of your reading, abundance reversed. You're concerned. Like I said, you're concerned with money, with financial troubles. I do feel like the goal is financial freedom. That's what you really want. That's what you're working towards, is clearing debt. So I feel like once you clear debt, you achieve financial freedom. And once you have financial freedom, you can afford anything in life. Anything that you want. It's a process. It definitely is a process. And it's all about having patience, because you don't want to rush this, especially something this important. You want everybody to have ample time to inquire and gather the necessary information and paperwork that they need in order to best represent you. So I understand that maybe some of this is challenging and difficult, and it may be putting like actual financial strain and burden here in the 3D, but it's temporary, okay? And just honor the process and really, turn in with yourself spiritually and add prayer to the process, and you'll be okay. You'll be okay. Conflict reversed with 5 of Wands. Yeah. This is inner conflict with yourself, as well as external conflict with the party that you're in conflict with. This is a time for endurance. Endurance is coming in reversed. This is about being strong, not letting this beat you, not letting this get the best of you. I know it's easier said than done, but this is a time where, you need to remain steadfast in your faith and your trust in the universe. I do get this, another card that's coming up is restriction, and it couples right along with the abundance in reverse. So yeah, I do feel that, this is accurately representing your current situation, that you are feeling restricted and you are feeling a bit strapped financially and held down and held back, which makes sense with the Wands, because that's one thing that I said right away in the beginning is you want to move on, and the Fool is right there, but it's coming in reverse, and you can't, because there's something blocking your ascension. There's something blocking you from moving forward. And I do get that it's this legal battle that you have to endure, but endure it with grace, endure it with peace and balance, and endure it with prayer. Prayer will get you through this situation. Do your best to keep your vibrational energy high. It's hard, especially when you're in the thick of it, but that's the lesson, okay? That's the lesson for spiritual growth and ascension, is how can you walk in spiritual alignment when life is throwing punches at you from all directions. Okay, I have a playlist. It's a collection of videos regarding manifestation. A lot of it is Abraham Hicks's videos, and she is the guru for law of attraction. I highly encourage you to check that out because there's lots of different topics out there, and specifically it's about how to maintain positive outlook or high vibrational energy when you're in the thick of life. All right. I think that will definitely help you out. They're short videos, 11 to 14 minutes, and she's actually really funny. So just listen to them. I think you'll really enjoy them, because when I want to break down, because I'm kind of going through my own personal gauntlet as well. It's not something like this. It's other stuff, but needless to say, it's not fun. It's not enjoyable. It is very draining and taxing, but it's very easy to get out of alignment. But my lesson here is, how do I remain in spiritual alignment and high vibrational energy as I'm being challenged from all aspects of my life? It's not easy. There's days where I just want to like break down, but my spirit guides are like, nope, we're holding you together. You are not going to break down today. We're not going to let that happen. So your spirit guides are with you. So tap into them, as they're there to give you peace and comfort and to guide you and to protect you, in this difficult time period. Yeah. All right. So what I'm getting is, for the masculine, I need some more time, and I am closed off to love right now. Feminine is saying, I wish I could hug you right now. However, you are not available to connect right now. Yeah. So masculines, they're going through some stuff. They're definitely working out this transitional phase in their lives, like many of us are. And honestly, this is what I've been seeing through all the readings that I've been doing so far for the month of October. It's all timing. It's not that these people don't love one another, and I feel I'm connecting with a lot of individuals who are out of union. This is a time period where people are going to be coming back together, but in divine timing. That's the trend. That is what's happening right now. All in divine timing, and we can't rush this process because of the fact that we're all clearing karma, all of us. And it just really depends on where we're at, in that phase. And we're all right there at the end. It's either we're getting ready to end it, we're ending, or we just cleared it. So it just sort of depends on where you are, in the timeline. And it doesn't matter. It's not a race. It's all what's right for you. Your person will be there for you. It's timing. It's timing. Okay? So for whomever this couple it is that I'm connecting with, this may or may not resonate with all of you. Again, feel free to shift the characters and the energy, because again, this is general. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to stop there and pull 2 cards. You've got the Lamb, and then you've got the Hawk reversed. So, Lamb is earth energy. And usually lambs are very pure, innocent type energy. Think of like biblical stories, the Lamb of God. Every time I see the lamb, that's what I think about, is purity and innocence. So, okay. The Lamb, peaceful, prophetic, patient. Yeah, so kind of like what I was saying, Lamb of God. In balance, it's knowingness and inner peace. So I think this is perfect for you, given the situation that you're going through. It's all about finding that inner peace amongst the chaos. Okay? The Lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the Lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. Yes. Yes. You may have to rewind the video and hear that again, but I believe this is the healing message you needed to hear right now. Okay? And then we have the hawk in reverse. That is fire energy. Sorry, I wish that they would put these in alphabetical order because it would make it so much easier when we're, sifting through the pages. So this is the hawk. It's coming in reversed. So hawks are watchful, all-seeing messengers of divinity. When out of balance, it sees too much, becomes suspicious. To bring it into balance, it requires a shift in perspective. Yeah, I can see that. It sees too much and it's suspicious when this is out of balance. So I feel like you're definitely in a space of not trusting, especially with this situation. You're not trusting that justice will be served. You're not trusting that an outcome will go in your right way. I feel like you're fearful that you're going to just be raked over the coals unfairly. The Lamb came in to bring you peace and truth. Get still to hear that message. The hawk, the sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you, and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course.